not too bad. I'm pretty happy with those. They were a little bit of a wonk to set up because this car again is so low, but they slipped right under. Got a couple of the spacer blocks where they needed to be, and she just picked her right up. So I think today I'm going to concentrate first on the important stuff. What in the hell I got going on this wheel? It's not the center cap, but it sounds like it's in the center cap. So we're going to pop that off and see what in the world's making that rattling noise. Aha! That would do it. I don't see any major issues with it. Interesting. I haven't driven it much. Not sure when that popped off. I've not taken that out to grease it. So we're going to wipe that up a little bit. See if that's a decent fit. If not, I may go get another one and pop that back in. So it's not a terribly snug fit. So I'm going to tweak it a little bit. See if we can just get it to set in there with a little bit more authority. Because beyond the grease coming out, that noise was annoying. Okay. That's a little better. Oh yeah. There we go. Nice. Well, good. That was an easy fix. Now I guess we're going to get on with the exhaust removal. Alright, starting from the back, let's see the hideaway license plate. You got a hanger back here, and it comes straight under the axle, and this doesn't look welded. Okay, this just looks like a clamp. And the old muffler tube, another clamp to a hanger. And I think that from here all the way forward on both sides is one single piece. So we're going to try to see if we can break everything from here back free and maybe pop these guys off, and then we'll work on getting the header collector undone and dropping it here. So that's what we're going to try to do. I think that's probably, looks like 9/16, and they don't look too bad, so let's hope. Alright, so they came off pretty easy because Dad was thinking ahead, had anti-seize on all of the threads. So everything is disconnected or unclamped from front to back. Now I think I'm going to go back here and I'm going to pop these off and see if some of this stuff might come out. Alright, so that first one pulled out of the muffler pretty nice. No real issues. Just had a couple little bolts here and the kind of rubbery tire looking pull down thing. When I pull the gas tank, I'll probably pull that bracket because I can't get up in there to get it because of the way the frame's set up or and the tank is so close to it. But yeah, so now we're gonna pop that one off. See if we get the same result. Even better. That one, the whole muffler popped right off. Nice and smooth. So now we're gonna put the tools away, sneak under there, see if we can get the other muffler down. Easy peasy. Stainless is good for a few things. This clamp's a little loose. Could have been rattling a little bit. But, okay. So, now we got our exhaust off here. We're going to move up front and see if we can break it loose from the headers. I think this is a view I don't think I've ever had. And we do have an engine-driven, little tiny engine-driven fan on this thing. There's your AC, condenser, electric fan, big old radiator, horns. Ooh, I need to tie that wire down a little bit. Horn, steering rack, not really leaking, but it's a manual rack, so it's not bad. All greasable joints, I need to grease those. And there are the headers. Sanderson 3-2s. And now I have 3-2, 2.5s. I think I also went with the angled ones like that. So this ought to be interesting. Yep, this will be interesting. But it doesn't look like much. Looks like, again, it's 9/16. They don't look rusty. Sanderson headers are stainless. So, whoa, that dipstick's tight. Wow. Heat shield they made for the starter, which was a good idea. Let's not cook the starter if we don't need to. Hopefully, because what I intend to do is come out here and go that way underneath the frame and up and down right under the running board. So we're going to clear this whole area. Going to turn it down since this goes all the way through. Looks like I can come out in the front. I don't think if I come down and block that turning, you know, come straight down with a 90 this way, and maybe turn it around pointing back that way a little bit. That's kind of what I'm looking to do with the 2.5, and then get it underneath the running board. I'll have to move the fuel lines and some wiring. I want to clear the brake line, but ooh, filter dryer for the AC is kind of crunched. Of course, that's right next to the headers. Ooh, this thing's that I almost bet that may be where my leak is. Wow. Yeah, she's a little crusty. Okay. So we're gonna go get a 9/16. See if we can drop these pipes. All right, they put up a valiant effort, but I got them. We're down. Salvaged the gaskets, which is nice because those are on back order. I'm kind of surprised these are bolts, and unless I am missing something, they can't be removed. Yikes. Kind of glad they came out. I don't know how you get one in there. I guess you could probably use, this looks like 5/16 18. You could use a piece of 5/16 18 rod and thread it up from this side, put a nut on it, I suppose. But, yeah. Both sides, similar, and not bad. Not bad at all. So we're going to go back there, drop those clamps and hangers, clean out from under here, and then see what it sounds like with open headers for a minute. Alright, so there's the full exhaust system. Now, I always knew this thing was kind of corked just because of 2-inch, but even in here, this is actually a 3 to 2.5 like I've got. The bell end, this was a bell end, normal crimp bend, so that reduced the diameter. And phew. Same thing here. I mean, it didn't leak. It leaked a little bit at the gaskets, but no leaks outside. It's purely, just a simple exhaust system, and it certainly has worked for 23 years so far. But now Oh yeah, trans is dripping again. Yay, we got oil in it. Let's see how bad a spot it marked. Just sitting for a week. Yeah. A few little drips here and there. I really do think that torque converter is bleeding down when it sits for a long time because it's not leaking too bad right now. That could all be residual. But yeah, I think there's a seal that's gone in the torque converter somewhere, which is why it's doing that. So we're gonna go put some chickens on to smoke, and then we're gonna set this thing up and send it. Yikes. Okay, well it does need some exhaust, because that's ridiculous. So, I think we're going to end this one here. We're starting to get ready. We're getting ready to start building the exhaust. And I got to get with my neighbor, find a good time for him. I'm going to bring this baby up to his house and start playing around. See what we can do. Actually, I think the first thing I need to do before I take it up there is I need to get the new mufflers mounted up under here somewhere. So I'll have a target to shoot at as far as the front end goes. The back pipe's just going to come out and then stick out over here somewhere. Just get it out from the tires. And that's our plan. All right. Hope you're all having a good day. We're moving. Talk to y'all later.